Hi everyone, welcome to STEM at Home. My name is Darcy and I'm from the Danbury Public Library. Today we are going to do an experiment using water in food color. That is called walking water. It's really cool. It's also very easy to do. What we need is we're going to need 6 glasses. Small glasses work best. If they're too tall, it's a little hard for the water to get where it's going to go. So try an 8-ounce glass. We need 6 of those. We're going to need some water, some paper towels, and some food coloring in our 3 primary colors, which are blue, yellow, and red. So for this next bit, I'm going to pull you down so you have a top-down shot. So just one moment. Okay, now you should have a really good shot of what we're doing here. As you see, we've got our 6 glasses kind of arranged in a circle, and we are going to put water in every other glass. So we're going to take our water. Let's see, how about we put water in this one here? That looks like a good one to start with. You want to fill it, but not quite. That's pretty good. Now we're going to do this one. And we're going to reach and do this one right over here. All right. So now we have 3 glasses that have no water and 3 with water. And to the ones with water, we are going to add some food coloring. So I'm going to start with blue, because I like blue. And in each one of these, we are going to add 5 drops of food coloring. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So now, how about we go with yellow next? Yellow sounds good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. And our last primary color is red. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We have our blue, our red, and our yellow, and then the 3 empty glasses. So what comes next is the paper towels. So if your paper towel is like mine and lets you tear off half sheets like that, that's great. If yours lets you only tear out a whole sheet, you're going to want to cut your sheet in half. You want half a sheet, and you're going to want 6. And we're going to take our half sheets and we're going to fold them in half longwise, and then in half again. So it looks like this. We took our half sheet, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. So we got our paper towels folded in up like that. So we're going to see if we want, what we want to do is we want to make it so that they sit inside the things like this, but you know, it might be a little tall. If there's too much hanging out of the top, it's a little hard for the water to move around. So we're going to cut, I'm going to cut some of these off. So I only cut a little bit off of mine because mine are a little bit oddly shaped. Now we're going to take our trimmed paper towel and we're going to put an end in the water and an end in the non-water cup. And we're going to do that for each side. Do that. Again there. And there. And then here. And here. Now you can already see some of the water is starting to move up the paper towel. The full experiment is going to take a bit, so I might have to speed some of this up, and I'll explain over the speed up what's going on. This next bit of the experiment will take a while, so you may just want to leave it and let it sit and come back and check on it every now and then. But what is happening is that you will eventually see the water moving up the paper towel. And the reason it's doing this is a process called capillary action. You see, the paper towel is made up of fibers, and the water is able to travel through the gaps in these fibers. Gaps in the paper towel act like little capillary tubes, and they pull the water upwards, and this will help the water climb up plants so they can get to the leaves in the plants. the water is able to move up against gravity because of the attractive forces between the water and the fibers in the paper towel. So if we leave this sit for a bit, we'll start to see, in fact we can see a little bit of it now, that water is starting to gather in the cups that did not have water in it initially. And the colors, like the blue and the red and the blue and the yellow, are going to start mixing. So we should get some new colors popping up here. It should be really interesting. And this is all because of that capillary action. So let's see what happens. And as you can see, we now have water in the glasses that did not have water before. And if I remove the paper towel, and now with the paper towels out of the way, we can clearly see that our primaries, which were the red, the blue, and the yellow, the water moved into the extra cups that did not have any water and mixed, and now we've got yellow and blue making green, yellow and red making orange, and then blue and red making what was supposed to be a purpley kind of color. Our primaries making our secondaries. And there we go. Well, that was our experiment for this week, and I will see you next week with another one. Until then, stay safe and happy, okay? Bye, everyone.